And that clears up the Island 5. Site 5 is now done. And we just have to get to Site 6 now. So let's see about what this last island is going to give us. What this last site is going to give us today. Is this one the furthest out? It sure feels like it. What was that in the water? I thought I saw something. Huh. I'm sure we'll find out when we get there, for better or for worse. Huh. I see a lot of sea, but there's hardly any land. I wonder how long it's been like this. Oh, hey! I'm getting a whole bunch of readings from the top of that weird building over there. That's gotta be Gramps. Come on, Agent 3, let's go! So, welcome to the final site. This is what is considered to be the site of happiness. Yeah, I don't understand the happiness research lab. I don't see the happiness factor in this. And it really goes to show how... Oh, first off, before we do anything, if you know what I forgot to do, the archive. I forgot to say archive at log 5 because we have it now just completed. Alright. Fresh intelligence awakens. As the inner walls of Alteria collapsed, thousands of tons of rock and liquid crystal plunged into the waters below. As these crystals washed to and fro from the phloem and jetsam of humanity's former colony, they broke into microscopic fragments. Because they really repeatedly absorbed and reflected humanity's wishes over so many years, the crystals retained those feelings. Little by little, the squids, octopuses, and all sorted sea creatures that thrived in the waters of Alteria absorbed these crystals into their bodies. This process continued until one day, the marine organisms began to feel something fresh. These fresh impulses bore a striking resemblance to humanity's passive desire to return to the Earth's surface. Spurred by these impulses of whatever else had been floating in the polluted waters, the sea creatures began to evolve rapidly. Each species developed premonitory respiration, mobility, and other traits consistent with land-dwelling creatures. They began to adapt. Their intelligence grew at a remarkable pace across generations. Some species even gained extraordinary camouflage abilities. A point of no return arrived. Sea creatures of Alteria set foot on dry land and never looked back. Like humans, they strove for the surface. Of course, survival on land was harsh, but the creatures were persistent. Soon they found the tunnels that humans had used to escape the apocalypse. With their path forward now clear, these fresh, fleeting beings left the ruins of Alteria behind and set their sights on the surface world. It goes to show that, yeah, after the rocket explosion, yeah, the humans didn't do so well afterwards. They basically fell into ruin, and all those things came back with full force and literally basically made the Inklings we know today. We do see a remnant of this in Splatoon 1, I think. Either Splatoon 1 or Splatoon 2 Sunken Scrolls, where there is tons of octolings or Inklings flying out of the water or something, and basically walking on the surface as humans, or at least have humanoid traits and such. So that's where the whole concept of these guys come to be. We just didn't know about it back then on Splatoon 1 or Splatoon 2, but here it's just like, yeah, this place, this water here is filled with microscopic crystals. That basically, if a squid that was not an Inkling of today fell in, they would most likely absorb these fresh feelings for themselves. Which also gives the concept of the Squid Sisters saying, you know, stay fresh. I guess they really do want to stay fresh for the sake of, you know, that. Speaking of which, seems these are instructions of how to mummify an Inkling. Maybe in the olden times, Inklings thought if they preserved their bodies after death, they could be revived someday. But that's... well, there's no way this is the real one stuck here, right? No, of course isn't. Right? That's not a real one. I swear it's a plastic one. It's not real. It's not real. They jump off of here. I'm trying to go after all the secrets on this island first before we get to a level. Just because there's just a lot to explore here. Also, the fact I have to get all the levels. We can just jump to each one of them. Because this island is basically so heavily vertical focused. And there's tons of secrets hidden around here. Tons of secrets. But I guess we can go off... we'll explore the more of the island as we go along. Because we have a lot of stuff to take down. We'll take our first level here of this area. And that is... Bet you missed us! Beat the enemy sneaking around in the mist and reach the goal. It's our first encounter with the Octolings. Yeah, that's what this level is all about. Octoling fighting mission. Also one of the rare instances of basically fog in a level, which I really do want to have that in a multiplayer night of some kind, you know. Add physics or add fog or something to it. So yeah, this level is all about stopping the Octolings. They are just here and for whatever reason, they have no really modifications to them at all. But their AI is basically bona fide stupid. Because again, they'll be, if you distract them with, you know, a fry guy or anything else, they will just, you know, they'll just run away and not really fight you all that often. So, oh, and it looks like one of the guys just got my inkling down. My small fry died. Of course it would. Also, the fact that it's playing the Octoling theme is just another cherry to the top of the cake. Oh, yeah, there we go. We have to find the people out in the fog. It's because there's just so much fog, you can't see anything. It's like Salmon Run in that regard, where you just can't see anything. Oh boy. Yeah, now the Octolings have got obviously every weapon in the book, if they so choose. So they're not just limited to one weapon type. Which I think was a problem in Splatoon 1, to the point where it was like, yeah, you have Octolings, and they're only using the Octo Shot, and that was it. You know? And like, that's fine, but it was just nothing. It was... I kind of feel it was the... Well, when basically when the Octolings got, you know, better weapons in the Octo expansion, and in Splatoon 2 story mode, I kind of feel like this is where they were basically getting better at using AI opponents. Which ultimately shows that, you know, they could have an AI mode for you know, a turf war to get access to the game and everything to unlock new skills. I would say that'd be a good way to have tutorial instead of just, you know, bland balloons and everything. Oh, there's someone above because I got hit again. Oi! Look out above you! Oh boy, I got him. Luckily though, our sensor that we've upgraded throughout the adventure is also psyching them out too. As long as we're in close range with them, the sensor goes off, basically allowing us to see them throughout the fog. Now they've come down here. Now they've come down to basically to mist us, huh? I'll throw that down because why not? Oh boy! Yeah, but this is where the part they can get really deadly because now they're dealing with all different types of weapons. Again, it's not because their AI is tougher. No, it's that it's sheer numbers is what really gets you. So as long as you just have a sheer will to basically to round the corner of them, they're basically like the dualies are probably the worst of the bunch. Come on, son, let's get out of here. Bada bing, bada boom. Level is a dado. Alright, level is kaput. And look at it, see, we've gained so much ink now, or so much eggs. It gets to the point where, like, you don't really have to play any new levels anymore. You just basically complete the stage as intended, and just, you know, whatever eggs you get from the levels left are essentially that, a way to get enough inkage to get across. So let's keep it rolling with our next level. Reach the goal using a roller. So this level is a rolling weapon, and you can use the splat roller or the carbon roller if you want to choose. I'll use carbon roller because why not? We've seen the crack on. Well, we've seen splat, so let's use carbon. And basically, the carbon's still going to kill the same weapon at the same rate as anything else, is that this one's a lot lighter and faster to swing. Though I don't fully agree that this weapon can kill everyone in one hit in Turf War because it's lighter. I feel like it should be like the Clash Blaster in terms of power. Is that, hey, you know what? You just got, you have to deal with this in some fashion. Hey, you! I don't care for you. I don't need to defeat you anyway. Just fling that ink. Oh no, don't you kill me. Ow! Okay, maybe the roller isn't the best weapon, but they have to use it. Essentially, the difference between carbon and splat is basically the rate of how much ink can be flown and the strength of it all. That's really the difference between this weapon and the other one. But in order, basically, if you want to get them angled, here we go like this. Hey, buddy! You just got to get around here and go like this. Oh, you got me there. Just swing around and oh, how do you know I'm here? There. That's how you kill it. Nicely done. Yeah, it could have been done nicer. I hate this little Eric. Come on, die already. Oh, come on. Recharge. Recharge my ink. Thank you. I'll just stay in the heap because that's my best. Oh, I was right there behind a checkpoint. It could have been easier than that. There we go. Those are introduction to bounce pads again. We haven't seen these guys in a while. But they give you also walls that you could ink up on too. So it's like, do you want to bounce or do you want to ink your way up? You can do whatever you want. And it's like, okay, whatever. Either way, you do the same motion as usual. Okay, this here. Come on, roller. Kill the thing. Kill the box. Let's jump here. Oh. Booyah. Slam it hard. Go like that. There we go. I don't really use rollers very much, you know. So okay. I have used the roll. I've used like the big dunker one, like the drinker one. I guess it's the drinking one. I guess they want to call that a drinking one of some kind, you know. Okay. Don't let your guard down, Octarian. Are you on the right side or anything or not? Okay. Oh boy. Oh no! Take care of you. Take care of you. There we go. Take care of you. Take care of you down because I actually get behind you. Now I gotta get around you again. So the guy gives up on looking around me. I want to kill him the right way, and that is slamming him in the back! Or his shoulder to a certain degree. Alright, go like, booyah! Take that, you cursed inkling. Or octoling, or Octarian, I guess. There we go. Jump up here, and we get ourselves our balloon of epicness, and we just have to throw this down. Booyah! We're out of there! Nicely done! We're gonna keep on rolling, baby, until the island is complete. Alright. And we got our 15 eggs right there, no worries. And we gotta get over here and activate this bad boy. 700 eggs, we can deal with that. Let's see. Also, the fact we haven't seen any secrets pop up except for some small islands, which is odd to say the least. Oh, here we go. Here's the fun one. The enemy link is lava. We just go without touching enemy ink at all. This one's a fun one. So, this is the gimmick level of the site. This one's basically on a time limit too, but you only have the curling bomb. So you really need to path out your path correctly. Also, you have limited ink. So you need to fight your way forward. If you touch the middle of the ink, it's game over for you. Though they do give you a refill, and they do kind of show you Oh, I didn't do it right. I should have done that wrong. Now I'm gonna die. Okay, I can make the jump here. I can do this. Alright, ready, man? I touched it, but it didn't trigger. Oh, I'm glad about that. So you don't want to charge up the the curling bomb. You want to use it as fast so you can get the furthest distance. Now, you've got to cut down curling bomb transported by hitting ZL and let going of R. So this is even a couple of choices. You can go for the eggs or you can go for the short path. Since we're not worried about eggs at the moment, since we're over 10,000, I'm just going to go with the main normal route here. Well, see, you do, okay, to be fair, there is some leeway to the ink. Like I said, there is still kind of like that leniency in somewhat, but you have to be in mind of what's going to go down. We want to go like that. Right there. So we can wrap around here. You could swim in the ink too. Bear in mind that, yes. You just gotta jump. It's like sometimes you just have to make the jump for it. Now we get the fun levels. Where we have to, you can go left if you want, or you can go right. I'm gonna go right. Because that one gives me a refill, but at the same time is, we don't need to go after the eggs anymore. We've got plenty enough coverage to do this with, so it's just now more or less fight the right good fight and hope for the best you don't get hit by the thing. Okay, I clearly touched that ink. I clearly touched the ink, but the game didn't recognize I was on enemy ink. So you know what? Oh, this checkpoint. This one's annoying because you have these Swiffers. These Swiffers come by and really ruin your day because they have constantly shoot out the enemy ink. But luckily though, jump on here. As long as, because the Swiffers themselves, they have they're have inkable faces, and they're okay on that front. So okay, this one is a little tougher one. You have to watch out for the roller or the cleaners here, because they're going to give you trouble. And also the fact you only get one shot at this. If you mess up, you're dead. So, be in mind of that. Oh boy, there it goes. And now I have to make this jump without ink. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. Oh, okay. Okay. You know, that is as smooth as I've ever had it. To be fair. I mean, at that point, there are times where I touched that ink. That should have gotten me. But, the ink is not clean lava in my case. Alright, that's the next level done and dusted. Now we must explore more. Getting to other places that we have yet to see before, so we'll just jump to the next island here. Continue on our path that we were told to earlier. Oh, I don't want to go back. Don't want to go back to keep it rolling. No. I'm just that used to, once I land somewhere, I put myself in ink form, or inkling form, just to start swimming around. 1200 ink. Oh, that's more than enough. We can handle that. Hey! Sunken scroll. I'll take that. They're like third to last one. After leaping from Inkopolis Square to the world stage, Off the Hook has found their new side project, performing vocals for a rising rock band as Damp Socks featuring Off the Hook. Discovered online, their super talented collaborators offer an upbeat melancholy. Sounds like they had Off the Hook hooked. And this is actually kind of cool that they actually show, this was before, what was it, Side Order? But yeah, but that's Off the Hook with the Side Order set, clothing that they wear in that mode. So, it's kind of cool that, you know, that's where they had those basically those characters, outfits in mind when Side Order was becoming around. Another Ceridarium for us. We're kind of running out on these things. There's only 5 left, and this is the last island. We've gotten everything else, so we'll unlock this access here. We'll get our sensor out, because we should have tons of experience points to use. And we got that. Suit recovery up. I'll take in that, please. Thank you. And now we need 5 more. And we get increase the damage dealt by small fry. And that's all there is to it. Alright, come on here. There has to be a secret here somewhere. Because we are on a part of the island where there are secrets. You just get to this... Now we have secrets to find. And this is going to be like the most difficult. Because, again, this island is mostly vertical based. So, you're going to have to deal with it at times. Alright, so dive and dash. We need to go within the time limit. Let's go. Oh, we get ourselves the arrow spray. Finally, a weapon I like. Though they still did us dirty with the final wave of weapons. They give us, oh look, here's the arrow spray and burst bomb. Yes, the splash screen. No, why would you do that? So this level is all about speed running, or basically racing toward the end of the goal in a fast and predictable manner of sorts. So you basically want to follow the power eggs as best you can, and then jump. If you mess up, though, that's what the arrow spray is for. Is to basically to get to a line of ink for you, so that you can get around faster. And that's all this level is in a nutshell. So it gave you a weapon just because, in case you fail a jump or something, you have a way to get out of the enemy ink eventually. You have to use squid charge here because it makes you go faster. Up you go. They don't really give you much time with this, which is interesting to boot. Give me that checkpoint. 40 seconds. And now we have to roll these guys around. Granted, I could have inked my own way across, but, you know, gotta use the mechanics as intended. I'm just gonna go with this, because that's just faster. There we go. Gotta follow the main path and you just get really run down. Oh boy! Go, 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 go! It almost like this level is kind of designed like Skyro from Mario 64 at times. Like, the level design is very vastly similar, which is interesting to boot. Whoop! Yeah, those things can probably hit you in the ink cover because they're really close to you, so they're bad in mind. Ooh, I'm gonna jump over here! We have a guy that's gonna fire at me, but I do not care! Also, that ninja squid ability is very selective. Booyah! There we go, and done and dusted. Drive and dash, more like dine and dash. Woo!